problem is I don't know where to find him. So I'm going to try some of the back alleys around here and see if I can find him, maybe digging, looking for something. If not, I'll head downtown and try one of the shelters down there. So far, nothing yet. I don't know where his usual spots would be. I am not having much luck here, and I'm really hoping that I'll find somebody who's looking through the trash that might know him. At least that way I can narrow it down, but I'm not seeing anybody out today. I know there's probably cycles for when trash collection is, so there's probably a reason why I'm not finding anybody, but I'm gonna keep looking. Okay, after doing some searching, I found a guy who is friends with Adam. He's actually right behind my car right now. Not Adam, his buddy is. So he's given me a place where I can find him. He said he might be hanging out near a 7-Eleven. Buddy there was kind enough to let me know where he might be. Yeah, with any luck, we'll go track him down. Okay, so I am on a mission to find Adam right now. Apparently he hangs out near 7-Eleven, not too far from my shop. So I'm driving there. His buddy put me on the right direction. He doesn't know it that he's got over $1,600 waiting for him. And he does rough it, does live on the streets. So I would love to maybe see if he'll let me pay for rent for him for a few months, or do something with the money just to make sure that he's gonna be safe too. But I'm hoping that I can find the guy here. With any luck, we'll be tracking him down within minutes. Okay, well apparently this is where he normally hangs out. Not the nicest location. But he's not here now. So all I can hope is that his friend tells him to contact me when he runs into him next. Sure, today is going to be a surreal day for both of us. I mean, really, we've met a number of times. I mean, he's come in my store, he's had some stuff for sale. It's been very transactional. But you know, every time he comes in, I ask, how is he doing? Is he finding a place to stay? Like, I do actually worry about him. So I'm still a stranger though. I'm just some guy that he barely knows. And I've offered to take him out for lunch today and kind of chat. He has no idea at this point what's going on. And really, I have no idea what's going to happen. I don't know what his reaction's going to be. You know, I really don't know. It's going to be a surprise today. But I do know this. You know, it's going to be even made more weird and strange by the fact that I'm driving my 53 Nash today. It just happens to be the vehicle that I'm driving in this weather. So even though it's cold and chilly, and I'm up here in Canada, and I'm driving a super crazy weird old car. But that's just the way it is. My wife has put up with it, and so will Adam today as he drives around with me in this old thing. So yeah, I'm gonna go off to the store pretty soon and meet up with him. So there's a couple things you guys should know. One is, well, of course, we have an antique store. If you didn't know that from watching the channel, that's what we do for a living. This was a decision to really just follow our dreams and have fun. If you've ever had or owned your own business, the first couple of years is pretty darn tough. So we're kind of in that treading water phase right now. But that doesn't mean that we're gonna try and make our profit off of people that are disadvantaged or having a tough time, because I know how important it is to have that extra money, which is why we wanna make sure that we give him his fair share. So that's what we're gonna do today. The other thing is, things weren't always rosy for me. I have a very loving mom, and I had a very loving dad. He passed away about a month and a half ago. But my mom worked 3 jobs for a while. We didn't have a home. We struggled with poverty and with homelessness ourselves when I was a kid. And for junior high, much of junior high, we lived in motels. In fact, around, I'd say the early 1990s, this motel right here was home to me, which, you know, they've renovated a little bit since then. Trust me, it was nothing to look at back in the day, and it's nothing really fancy now, but this is probably like a 1950s motel. and it hadn't been renovated since then. It was awful. I hated it, but I had my mom and dad, and we had absolutely nothing. What's funny is I distinctly remember at this stage of my life, when I was probably in grade 7 or 8, that I made a list of things that I thought that I wanted. And I remember just wanting to be normal. And what I thought of being normal was a house, a car, you know, eventually maybe kids and a wife. And I just wanted to be normal. I didn't want to be, you know, exceptional or anything. I just wanted to have a normal life. And I have that now, and I've had that for a while, but now I find myself wanting to be as crazy and weird and out there as I can. And I think, you know, I'm well on my way to becoming eccentric. At least I hope so, in the good way. But, you know, you just have to chase your dreams and chase your goals. And I really hope that Adam, whatever stage of life he's at right now, we can try and set him up for success and set him on the right path. So this is just a small thing, but we're going to go meet up with him right away here and start our day. All right, well, in about 10 minutes time, he should be showing up at my door here. So we'll get started. And at this point, he doesn't know what's happening. He thinks it's just an interview for my YouTube channel, just to kind of talk about his greatest finds. So yeah, you're probably wondering, like, this is like kind of strange for a guy to like meet up and chat with you and all that stuff, right?
Yeah, I didn't know what was going on.
Yeah.
This first month he said you were looking for me, and then...
Well, I couldn't find you. Yeah. I was driving up and down all the alleys trying to find you. I went to the 7-Eleven down the road. Yeah. I went all over the place trying to find you. Weird. And I'll tell you why. So remember you brought in that Bambi picture?
Yeah.
So I put it on eBay.
Right.
And I thought, well, whatever we get out of this thing, I want to split with you 50-50. So that I thought that would be fair because you found it. And, you know, if I made a little bit of profit, that's okay. But I didn't just make a little bit of profit.
Excited. Yeah, just excited. Can't wait.
Yeah. And you've never been on a train this long before, hey?
Not 3 days, no.
Yeah. Well, you're looking good. You got some new duds going on there. New backpack. Looking sharp.
Thank
so, yeah, really glad that you're heading home. It's making everybody happy here. Well, it's going to be an experience for him. I'd say it looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. Bye, see you, Adam. Well, off he goes on his way. It's been a long adventure, it's been a long day. I am in London, Ontario. I'm going to a Christmas party with my good friend Adam. So I'm gonna go load up in my car, go visit him. It's been about a year since I've seen him, see how he's doing. I can't show up at a Christmas party empty-handed, so I'm going to the grocery store to maybe find some snacks or something I can bring. Hate going to these places if you're not somewhat prepared, so see if I can find something for the party. Fruit platter seems pretty safe. I don't know how many people are going to be there, but this is a pretty good size one. And here we are. Welcome, Adam. No, it's been a while, I guess about a year since we've seen each other. So tell me, how's the last year of your life been?
It's been good. With the family.
I see we've got some friends and family looking very Christmassy today. Everybody's looking all great. I didn't bring a Christmas sweater today, but you guys are looking awesome. And so you've had this great group of people that have kept you safe and happy, and so you get back from Edmonton off that Via Rail train. That's the last time I saw you.
Yep.
And what's the next thing that happened? Who picked you up?
I was a little early, so I got a cab, and I just kind of surprised him here.
And that must have been a big shot for you guys.
Yeah, it was. We were waiting to go get him, and there he shows up.
Well, it's good because that was a long train ride.
3 days.
What do you do on a train for 3 days?
Try and sleep, or I went up into the observation deck.
Yeah.
So that was kind of cool.
And well, I probably don't need a train ride anytime soon again. You're good for that.
Yeah.
Nothing against Via Rail, but 3 days on a train I think would put anybody through.
Yeah.
And you got back. You're back to work.
I'm a taper by trade, so that's what I've been doing ever.
Taping, drywalling.
Drywalling, plaster repair.
Okay. There's probably a lot of people who need that kind of work around here.
Tons of work. There's tons of work.
Yeah, I noticed there's lots of heritage buildings, lots of historic sites, so probably a lot. And you were working on a heritage home not that long ago too, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yep. It was just more of a reno, but I mainly do like the brand new homes. So new construction.
New construction, okay.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing for the past year. Like just taping new houses, and it takes about a week to do a house.
Well, very cool. And we've got people showing up here with snacks and food. So I guess we're all just hanging out here having a party today.
Yeah, Merry Christmas.
So Adam has also been filming himself, keeping busy at work. That's you drywalling there.
It's about ready to coat the tape.
That's what I'm saying. You got to do this and put this on YouTube so people can watch and learn from you on how to do proper repairs on their house. I have a little visitor. I think they're after my meatball. So how does the game work?
So I think high card gets first pick, and then the gift, the next person can, if they like the gift that the first person grabbed,
they can steal it.
And it can be stolen twice or 3 times.
This is the annual Woodstock Show. I've never been here before. Hopefully we'll find some good treasures inside. So it looks like the hall kind of goes all the way around the corner. Yeah, I don't know. You don't collect too much, do you? I mean, you like finding cool things, but...
Yeah. I just really don't have much time, really, but...
Well, because today's the day.
Today's the day, yeah.
Okay. Well, I see records, toy cars. Well, I'll do a little browse and see what there is. So this might be a surprise, but you can even just sell individual Lego figures too. So if you go through your boxes of Lego and find separate little figures at home, you can put them together in sets like this or sell them by the each. And yeah, people pay up. They're called minifigs. Really, really valuable. So if you ever go through Lego Bucket or find those at a yard sale or something, good value there. Did you ever have one of these?
No, but I remember that, yeah.
You gotta knock their block off, then their head pops up. This was kind of a neat piece. Hey Adam,
Yep.
I was looking at this. It's the Dick Tracy two-way electronic wrist radio. That's not, this was supposed to be high tech at the time and stuff of the future. Now you can get your smartwatch, but this is what they figured a smartwatch would look like back in the 40s and 50s. So yeah, I guess your kid would have run around the house and had a little walkie-talkie set on their wrist. I ended up getting this for $40 Canadian, which is probably the equivalent of about 32 or so US. That is in the original package from Remco. It's a neat toy, and that is a good deal, in my opinion. So that's it. What'd you think?
Pretty neat.
Yeah, a lot of people collecting all sorts of things.
Yeah.
What was the coolest thing you saw?
There's a few things, but I like looking at like the old coins and stuff.
The old coins. Yeah, there's coins, pocket watches.
Yeah.
So glad you came with me today.
Thanks for
And it was a
bringing
really
me.
good reconnected visit with you.
It's awesome. Yeah.
Adam and I have been chatting pretty regularly since we last saw each other, and now it's great to spend time with him as a friend.